Hello and welcome to this Transforming Learning Fife video on using agendas in Apple Classroom. The agenda function in Apple Classroom helps you plan and deliver lessons efficiently by organising activities in advance. It allows you to quickly guide learners through tasks, keeping lessons structured, focused and easy to manage. To do this, you want to make sure that you are in the main page of Apple Classroom and you're going to tap the bit that says Agendas. Here is where you're able to create an agenda. I'm going to click this one. This is one that I created earlier. Throughout this, you're able to add parts to it and you can allow for actions to be taken. So for example, in our starter, I've set it for 2 minutes. You can choose that by having your timer. And I've put pupils write what they already know and it will open the Notes app. So for example, when you tap that one to go, it'll open the Notes app and all students and you say to them, you have to write everything that you know about living sustainably or whatever you choose to focus on. The next section is Learn. So it is a BBC bite-sized page where I have saved a bookmark and you can then click your action for this one is to, when you click on that, you click Navigate and then Safari and then it gives you your bookmark, so how to live more sustainably. I'll give the learners 15 minutes to be able to look through that page, read everything, watch the videos, follow the quiz. While that's happening, the next part of it will be Monitor, which doesn't have a timer. I've taken the timer off of that. While learners are going through the task, you would monitor the classroom app to make sure that they're all on the correct page, that they're all on task. Then, once that time is up, the next thing is to create a quiz on Showbie. So again, 5 minutes. I've set the action to open Showbie and then you'll guide them to the quiz that you've set up in Showbie. Then after that 5 minutes is up, it will lock the screen and refocus them on the class discussion that would happen and the plenary. And with that, the action then is to lock. Now, setting an agenda on Classroom is really easy. You just click Create Agenda. You give it a name. So we'll just call that one just now, just so you can see. And then you can edit everything that is said. And then with that, you're able to obviously change your timer. You can do certain things with that. And then you can add an action. That was like the ones that I've already shown you. You can also take the timer away if it's something that doesn't necessarily need to be set. Now, when you're in your class then, so for example, in my test class, if I click into there, in here by clicking Agenda, you can then click your Open Agenda and you could click that Living Sustainably one. And within this then, this is how you work through it. So you would talk about it, set the scene like you normally would, and then you can click to play that, the timer, and open, and that will automatically do it. So you don't necessarily need to be stuck to the timer, but it just gives you the overview of how that's working within your learners. I can pause the timer. Think, well, actually, they've had a long enough to do that. I'll move on to the next step. Again, you click Navigate, and it just happens as you go through. So if you were planning lessons, it's a really useful, easy tool to work with. How will you use the agenda in your classroom?